Have you ever felt like everything in life was falling apart? Like every door was closing and there was no way forward? Today's story is about a man who failed over and over again, but eventually achieved extraordinary success. This is not just his story. It's a story we all can relate to. We all face struggles at some point in our lives, but the real difference lies in how we respond to them. This story will inspire you to never give up, because success is reserved for those who keep pushing forward, even in the darkest moments. This is the story of Ali, a young man born into an ordinary middle-class family. His father was a laborer, and the financial situation at home was never stable. Ali always dreamed of achieving something great, but life never seemed to be in his favor. He worked hard to complete his education, but due to financial struggles, he had to drop out of university. After that, he applied for multiple jobs, but every company rejected him. Every time he felt he was close to an opportunity, life knocked him down again. Eventually, he decided to start a small business, thinking it would change his fate. But just like his previous attempts, this too ended in failure. His friends mocked him, his relatives discouraged him, and worst of all, he started losing faith in himself. One day, Ali met his old teacher, a wise man who saw the pain in his eyes. The teacher asked him a simple question. If you had the world's most powerful car, but no fuel in it, would it run? Ali immediately replied, "No, of course not." The teacher smiled and said, "Success in life is the same. Your fuel is continuous. Learning and perseverance. If you develop these, nothing can stop you." These words echoed in Ali's mind. He realized that failure is not the end. It's just a lesson. That day, he made a decision. He would not give up. He would keep learning and trying until he succeeded. This was the moment that changed his life forever. Ali had no money, no support, but he had determination. He took whatever jobs he could find, selling shoes, working in small shops, doing part-time jobs. Instead of complaining about life, he started learning from every experience. He read books about business, watched interviews of successful people, and studied their journeys. One of the biggest lessons he learned was that failure is a part of success. He started a new business, but this time, he approached it with more wisdom and patience. At first, things were still difficult. Some days, he barely made any money. But unlike before, he didn't give up. He worked long nights, improved his skills, and focused on small wins instead of immediate success. Months passed, and slowly, he started seeing progress. He went from making a small amount of money to building a stable income. The same people who once laughed at him were now impressed by his transformation. Ali had discovered the secret to success. It's not about how many times you fail, but how many times you get back up. With consistent effort, Ali's business started growing. He expanded his work, learned new strategies, and even helped others by giving them opportunities. The same man who once struggled to find a job was now creating jobs for others. People started seeking his advice, eager to learn how he transformed his failures into success. His journey became a source of inspiration for many. Ali's story proved one simple truth. Ali's story teaches us a powerful lesson. Failure is not the end. It's a stepping stone to success. If you want to achieve something big in life, you must develop patience, hard work, and a never-nobody become successful overnight. But those who stay committed to their goals, even in the toughest times, always win in the end. Are you ready to turn your story into a success story? If yes, then take your first step today, because your success is in your hands. In a small village, a cat named Whiskers discovered a magic fish in a pond. The fish promised 3 wishes in exchange for its freedom. Whiskers wished for endless fish, a cozy bed, and a bell that rang softly. The fish granted all 3 wishes and swam away, leaving Whiskers content and purring in the sun.